Well, America, we lost. Alright. Anyway, not trying to waste too much time. It's going to be a quick video. Got a lot of videos to roll out today. I know it's middle of the week, Wednesday. Probably should have got a jump on this Tuesday, but some things happened, and just trying to keep consistency going on this channel. So you guys can expect your week picks or your game-to-game picks every Wednesday. I think that's best and fair. That way I don't have to stress about getting it done Tuesday. And most of the time I'm off middle of the week anyway. So in terms of picks videos, if you guys are really into those, you can expect one every Wednesday, sometime between 12 and 5. But I'll have it posted, and that's a promise. Okay, but let's see how we did. We got the Philly Cowboys game right. We got the Kansas City Chargers game wrong. We got the Bengals Browns right. We got the Dolphins Colts way wrong. Holy fuck. I mean, holy frick. Holy frick. Like Miami. Get it together. We got the Raiders Patriots game right. We got the Giants Commanders wrong. We got the Cardinals Saints right. Got the Steelers Jets right. That was closer than I thought it would be, by the way. Got the Buccaneers Falcons right. Got the Jaguars Panthers right. Got the Broncos Titans right. Got the 49ers and Seahawks right. And this is where I started to fall off that wagon, not gonna lie. We got the Detroit Green Bay matchup wrong. We got the Houston LA matchup wrong. We all seen the we all seen the Sunday night thriller that was Baltimore versus Buffalo. Got that way wrong. Actually, not even way wrong. Everybody just thought, whatever. And then, lastly, sorry, but not least, these stupid Bears lost too. So that gave us a grand total of 9-7. I am ranked 7 whatever. This is my percentage right now, and I got 90 points. So we are going to, with week 1 under wraps, a lot of players already kind of like cementing themselves on these rosters and stepping forth as like fourth runners to be these teams' best players. I think it gives me a better idea of like what I can expect week to week, between teams. So let's do it, man. Week 2 picks. After recent events and just the way I think this is going to play, because I'm not surely confident in the Commanders' line, I'm going to go Packers. I think a lot of people will pick Packers in this matchup. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a easy like Thursday night upset. I could see them starting off week 2 like that because they just want it to be. NFL is funny as fuck. They already started off an upset Monday night and Sunday night. Okay, 2 comeback wins, whatever. Anyway, we got Cincinnati versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville came out pretty strong in their opener, not going to lie, but it was against the Panthers, so I'm not really giving them too much credit. Bengals, they're as well. They came against the Browns. Had to deal with old man Joe Flacco's defense was still kind of struggling that game, but I think they played a good game because they kept them under like 20-something points. So, I'm just expecting Joe Burrow to get it done. But yeah, man, I'm going with the Bengals on that one. And then the Giants versus the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going Dallas. They are a lot better than people give them credit for. I think they should have won the Philly game, to be honest. I think that delay fucked them up, but at the same time it helped them because it gave them like time to make some more adjustments. But yeah, I'll say Cowboys there. And then we got Bears versus Lions. I don't even know why I'm doing this to myself. Whatever, man. Whatever. Both teams looking to bounce back after, week 1 stouts against divisional opponents that didn't go so well as planned. We lost to the Vikings in our opener. The Lions got smacked at Lambeau, and now both of us are kind of like, damn, who's going to be the last best team in the division, because right now, definitively, Green Bay and Minnesota are the top 2. So right now, this is a battle for 3rd or 4th. And I think both teams know that. They know what the message will be sent to the fan base. Chicago's coming in there to make a statement. again after having a statement, then losing a statement. The Lions are making a statement as well because guess who they're going against? Their former OC Ben Johnson, and they kind of hate him. So I understand. It's cool. Because they're not looking the same as well either. But I'm gonna have faith in Chicago this round. I know what people are saying. I think this is gonna be an early 1 o'clock upset because we're looked down upon so much, especially after week 1. Like if we would have won Monday, these odds would be tilted way differently. I'm telling you right now. Especially even if, they came back and we still won, they'd look way differently. But going down the list a little bit further, just going to go with the Bears because I'm a stupid diehard and I probably deserve to lose every game because I keep picking them. And yeah, so if you're not me, pick the Lions. If you're me and you're a Bears fan, pick the Bears. That's all I'm going to say. The Rams and the Titans. Not going to say too much more. Patriots and the Dolphins. First AFC East matchup between these two teams, I believe. And, like I said, same thing between the fucking... Well, they didn't. The Dolphins didn't play AFC East opponent. But the same thing between, the Bears and the Lions battling for third or fourth in that division. Equivocally so, I'm going to have to go with the Patriots winning this game. Neither of them played a division opponent first game. So they're opposite of us, but they still play each other week 2, so it's strange in that sense. But I'm going to go with the Patriots. I like Mike Vrabel as a head coach better than Mike McDaniel at the moment. I feel like Mike McDaniel's kind of lost that locker room, and it's really more so just like just going to come spiraling down, and it's going to be ugly towards the end of the season. So Dolphins fans, just buckle up, be ready. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry. Next up, 49ers versus Saints. You have one of the best coach teams in the NFL and a bottom 5 team in roster. Maybe coaching. We don't know how Kellen Moore could fully shape out yet. I didn't watch the whole Arizona game, but I think the Saints were in it up until the end. The players just couldn't make the plays. But I'm going to trust the 49ers to, get this one done. I don't expect them to play around. I think they'll be relatively professional about going about their business, in a sense. Like, that defense is probably going to set the tone very, very early in that game. Like, I can see that right now. Okay, man. Talk about a fucking slugger. And I only say slugger because if the Jets look anything like they did against Pittsburgh, against the Bills, we are in for another Bills thriller. Like, this may just be the Bills all season. They may just be fucking playing gracious teams. But long story short, another AFC East matchup. Jets versus Bills. Justin Fields. I was really, really impressed week 1 with him. I thought he did a tremendous job, staying in the pocket when he needed to. I've seen him use his legs thousands of times. He used them perfectly. I don't think they punted. Somebody got pulled the stat. I don't think they punted to the 4th or something like that, which is crazy. So, I'm very high on Justin Fields and the Jets. I like Aaron Glenn. I know that defense got dotted up, by Pittsburgh, but it's week 1. I expect him to come back with some adjustments, and they're going to be a lot better because of it. And so I am going to still pick the Bills, and here's why. The Bills are what we like to call a powerhouse. They're going to be a powerhouse throughout the remainder of the season. Josh Allen just is that type of player where if you give him time, if you give him any bit of realization that he can plow your team, he's going to. So I think his record against the Jets already is going to embolden his play. He's going to know, this is my team to own for years and years to come. And it's kind of like a Tom Brady thing. Like, the Jets fans should be used to it. So I think the Bills are going to run the Jets. I don't think it'll be as big as a blowout as people think. I'm thinking maybe a 1-score difference. If 2 scores, maybe 10 at the most. But I don't think the Jets will be I don't think they'll get shut out or anything like that. Nah. They're past that. Okay. Seahawks versus Steelers. Ooh, this is kind of a... I don't know. Okay. This is going to be a lot more different than people think. I still want to go with the Steelers just because I have more confidence in Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin over a lesser developed coaching staff, I'll say, and then a lesser developed team in terms of structure. Their defense, I think, is going to steal the show this game, but I just don't think the offense will be enough to compete with Pittsburgh, and that's why I still have them coming out on top. But I do think the Seattle Seahawks defense is going to be way better than the Steelers defense this game. I just know that. And here we go. Another week 1 matchup. Another divisional matchup. We got the Ravens and the Browns, both looking to bounce back and, battle for a top spot in that division or still get their justice due. So, not going to waste too much time. Ravens. Broncos and Colts. Both teams want to know to start. They have a good foundation, I think, in terms of building on the games that they played. The Broncos offensively got to get it right, but they have a lot of errors to correct from in a sense where they know where they're weak at and they know exactly where to be better at. So I am confident in that, and that defense. I think that defense will win the game. The Colts look good, but it was against the Dolphins, who are dilapidated at this point, so we can't really tell. This will be their first real test of the season, I think, and so, odds aren't favoring Daniel Jones naturally so, especially against a stout defense like this, and I'm going to have to go with the odds. I'm going with the Broncos. All right, Cardinals versus Panthers. Panthers do not look any different. I'm not going to lie. They do not look any different, and that's really an issue. I hope they get it situated. Bryce Young, I'm rooting for you, but yeah, we got to get something going, man. All right, Super Bowl rematch. Philly 1-0, Kansas City 0-1. If you think that Kansas City is walking out of there without a win, you're crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Philly, y'all are gonna play a good game. Y'all are. It's gonna be a good game. But I just don't think you're ready for the revamped Kansas City. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. I think they circled this one in for a reason, and they're already 0-1 underdog. They're dogs. This is a setup, people. They want you to pick the Eagles. This is early week 2. Look at the Eagles last. I ain't even gonna tell you. Y'all should do it. Do what you want, but I'm going with the Chiefs in that one. I like them as 27-point underdogs. Vikings, Falcons. I see why everybody's high on the Vikings. That defense was, I guess, something. I think we just really let that game slip. This is Sunday Night Football, though. Another primetime spotlight for the Vikings. I do not think they show up in terms of not being able to stop the run this time. They did a good job of stopping it against us, but we also have DeAndre Swift and 3 new linemen. That still has to gel, and a scheme that still has to form. So I like the Falcons in this one only because of that reason. I think they're going to be able to run the ball with ease. Monday night, we got 2 doubleheader. We got the Buccaneers and Texans at 7. And then we got the Chargers and Raiders at 10. All right. First doing the Buccaneers and Texans. Texans are 28% dogs. Buccaneers are coming in off of a pretty hot start. I trusted the Texans last week against a really, really good team and a seasoned veteran quarterback, and it didn't go so well. So I'm not going to let history repeat itself. I'm going to go with Baker and the Bucks on this one. And then Chargers and Raiders. I like the Raiders as a team, but I do think that Jim Harbaugh gets it done here. Now, only reason why they wouldn't is because for some odd reason they can't match them physically. But the point total, there you go. Or actually, yeah. All right, but that's my picks for weeks 2. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to try to get this video out for you right now.